Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Here's what the Houston Rockets have like. There is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, do players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. They've got Kobe Bryant, James Harden out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bryant, no good. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Outside, Green. Pass to Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Westbrook with it. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. That shot missing. Here's Terry. Robinson, a screen on Harden. To the middle. Robinson gets the bucket.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. Really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet them.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Free throw good, Robinson. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Noah. And stolen by Green. Here's Terry. Pounded by Westbrook. Outside Robinson. Screen by Robinson. Green, the pass to Durant. Clock at 6. They get the rebound. And another shot. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Here's Bryant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Shooting for Houston, Kobe Bryant. Shooting one.
That one drops. He ties it up. Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do. Be a second in the league in pace. Aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over 118 per game. That won't get it done.
And here are the Rockets now. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago.
With that tightened up handle now, Westbrook can keep the ball on the string and keep the defense at his mercy.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Can. They double him with Bryant to the paint. Here's Green. That shot off. Siakam with the defensive effort. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Westbrook. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Known for racking up triple doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
Now here's Durant. Green, a screen. And it's slammed in by Durant.
The elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Westbrook against Ball. On the wing, Bryant. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, and the shot goes. Bryant's got 5 now.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
And they double up Ball. Pass to Harrington. Back to Ball. Green with a screen on Bryant. There's Ball with a 3. Siakam pulls down the board. The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Harden, the pass to Siakam. And here's Bryant outside. Over Ball. Bryant, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to Richmond. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Bryant outside. The 3. Kicks it out to Siakam. On the wing, Bryant. Over Green. Bryant, no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
The 3 from Ball. The putback.
Boy, throwing himself on the offensive glass and being rewarded for it, that's the energy that Draymond Green brings.
Westbrook, the pass to Bryant. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Bryant's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Westbrook against Ball. Here's Durant. The shot misses, and Houston will come the other way. Bryant outside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
All no good. Houston in the lead. Bryant outside. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup. Bryant's got 12 points.
Boy, right now, Kobe's turned that grease on the stove up, folks. He is on fire. Keep getting in the ball, please.
Durant with the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
That's tipped. Ball with a steal. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Rockets ahead, up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Here's Paul. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Driving in, and he buries his first look.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot up.
Terry's shot is good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan. To get him as many touches as possible.
And the Rockets shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Here's Paul. Rebound by Terry.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
He's just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Here's Finley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, B.A. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
Now here's Paul. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Take it away. Here's Terry. Lets it go from deep. Jones grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Finley gets the bucket.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Here's Kittles, defended by Jones. Pass to Harrington, launches it. Finley grabs the miss.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Paul, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Terry. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Siakam. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Right side, Paul. Rebounded by the Hawks.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Second in three-point field goal percentage, and they were top 5 in free throw percentage, making their shots at the line. Some real steady players on that team.
And that was so impressive. The best team in the league at taking care of the basketball. I'm sure their coaches were proud of that number last season.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
A minute 53 left in the second quarter. Tons of hype around the Melo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
Ball passes to Collins. The kick out to Ball. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
And I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Now here's Bryant. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. On the wing, Bryant. From deep. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Richmond. Back to Ball. High arcing shot. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Left side, Harden. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
You can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Durant. There's Ball with a 3. It's hauled in by Kobe. 2-second difference between shot and game clock.
Hey, let's go, Kobe.
The official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And the Rockets making a change here.
At the line for 1.
When you watch Kobe Bryant, you see he's got unlimited potential. Just the total package as a scorer.
Durant against Johnson. No good with the finger roll. He gets it up. And so it's the Houston Rockets up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Pelicans will face off against the Nets in Brooklyn. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
2 elite squads, Ernie. 1 winner. I'm expecting big things.
No doubt. Everyone in the league will be watching. And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first-half performance for the Houston Rockets.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact, they've got the shmoney, Ernie. Get it? The shmoney.
No, I don't.
Great game, though. It's a great game plan. Shaq gets it.
But actually, I don't get it either.
Creating their offense, and they're converting open shots.
Must be nice as a coach. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Houston shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Draymond Green is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Hawks shooting 37% from the floor at this point. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. outside.
Outside, Green. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Robinson is out there with Green. And there's Terry, and it's Durant, and it's Richmond in at the 2-guard spot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Terry, and it's sent back by Bryant.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
Rebound, Atlanta. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And Robinson throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Harden. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Harden's got 7 points.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Bucket is good.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Houston making some changes. Michael Finley, he's checked in for Harden. Jones comes in for Bryant. And Paul subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Rockets leading by 18.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Terry. He has 6. He feeds it to Robinson. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Joakim Noah.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Ball's checked in for Atlanta. The Rockets also changing it up. James Harden, he's checked in for Finley. Bryant comes in for Jones. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Chris Paul. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Here's Ball following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And there's the pass to Robinson. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Love how physical Robinson is, using that size and strength to just put the defense in a difficult spot there.
Robinson hits them both.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title winning days back in '94. when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7.
And on any given play, the beard can take your breath away. He's just got that flair for the spectacular.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. To the middle, and finished off by Robinson.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Ball with it. Westbrook picks him up. Ball, the pass to Robinson. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Offensive rebound, Robinson. Lays it up off the glass. Robinson's got 12 now in this quarter.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Making a change here. Collins is checked in. Ellis is checked in for the Rockets. Johnson comes in for James Harden. Westbrook against Ball. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 16 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Ball. Collins looking around. Ball, the pass to Kittles. Kobe with the steal. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter, and the shot is good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Collins setting the pick for Ball. A three-pointer off the mark. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Westbrook.
And one.
Down the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
On offense, Westbrook can be fearless, going right into the defense and still hitting the shot.
Rockets have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Some would call Westbrook a stat stuffer, but for him at this stage of his career, it's about trying to win titles.
Over in the corner, Green. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Kobe for 3.
And one, baby.
Buzzer beater.
And one, Kobe, let's get it.
In time.
One eye
Kobe.
on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets ahead. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Atlanta with the ball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Johnson. Russell Westbrook out there with Bryant. Then it's Ellis. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Roaming the pass. Shots good by Mills.
All day, Mills will do this for you. Lightning quick on the catch and release.
Here's Westbrook. And he drives in, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Don't go that.
Some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Mills dishes to Durant. From downtown, Mills can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And here's Bryant for three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
For three, Kobe. Rebounded by the Hawks.
You got 29.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And it's Richmond finishing it off.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Richmond against Bryant. Fires the three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
For the Rockets, Siakam is checked in for Finley. James Harden comes in for Joe Johnson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Chris Paul. KD passes to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Outside, Kobe. Launches a three.
Oh, come on.
It's the Hawks taking it the other way.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Richmond for three. Sinks the triple.
Oh, good vision from Terry. Able to find an open teammate there for the deuce.
And here's Harden for three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
The kick out to Westbrook. There's the triple. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
A slam dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear to take off.
For three, Kobe. Rebound, Atlanta. Terry's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Kobe against Richmond. And here's Kobe from the arc. Richmond with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Green is checked in for Atlanta. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's the message Stephen Silas gave to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Richmond. That one a little long. Houston leading by 15. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter.
Ooh, Kobe.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Rockets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket.
Come on, Kobe.
And that aggression paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Russell Westbrook.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Houston making a switch here. Ellis is checked in for Siakam. Johnson comes in for James Harden. Jones checked in for Kobe. And Paul subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Durant's checked in for Robinson. And Ball subbed in for Jason Terry. Houston with a big group substitution here. Siakam is checked in for Ellis. James Harden comes in for Johnson. Bryant is checked in for Jones. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Paul.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the plate at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it. And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Kobe gets the bucket.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Basket counts.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about does it for the
Box score 33-28-11. On the brother center.